Hey everyone, how's it going? Tekno Tiger here, and I hope you're doing well. Today I'm bringing you guys another Warframe guide. This time it is going to be on the Mote Amp, or the operator weapon, whatever you know it as. And so this is a different kind of video, so before we get into it, I wanted to tell anyone that has not done the War Within quest, which comes after the second dream, and does not know who the Quills are, that you should not watch this video, because there could be some spoilers in here. If you do care about it, then you're definitely going to want to just skip this video or bookmark it and come back to it later. If you don't care, you can watch this video and have the information for later when you do end up getting your operator unlocked as well as the operator weapon. So let's get into the video. So this video is going to be on the Mote Amp. If you guys don't know, if you head over to Kindest and do the quest line, eventually you do get a weapon for your operator that just is new with the Plains of Eidolon that just came out. So you now get a weapon to fight the Terrorist as well as the Volmist, which are the new kind of sentient beings in the Plains of Eidolon. And so you can come here and get that weapon. Along with that, there are levels to this weapon. Now I'll tell you guys in the video how I found that out, but there is a level system to the weapon exactly like a Warframe or a weapon, just like the Soma, for example, just any other weapon. And I'll show you guys how I figured out that you could level it up, and I'll show you the best way to level it up in my opinion, as well as the setup that I used there. And at the end we'll have a discussion for why you should or shouldn't be leveling up your weapon in the first place. So I hope you guys enjoy the video, and we'll get right into it. Hey everyone, welcome to my ship. So in the back here, of course, we have the operator room, and I wanted to take you here to show everyone exactly how you can find out your amp level. And so you talk to your operator just like normal, and you'll see your tree. At the bottom, go to customize your Tenno, and at the very bottom of that, you'll see there's a new section called amp. And so here I have my Mote Amp, which is max level. Once you get more amps in the future, you can customize them by changing their color or swapping them out if you get something more powerful. On the right, you can see the amp's weapon damage, as well as crit chance, crit damage, all of that stuff. And the secondary, I believe, is just the pushback. So I'll get into a little bit about how I found this out. And so maybe you guys experienced something like this yourself, but I kind of just stumbled upon it. Here we are in Ophelia, and this is the place that you can farm for, it's a survival map, you can farm experience here, and that's what I was doing for another video, so you guys can look forward to a little bit of an experience farming video coming up. But here I am just kind of messing around. We were waiting for someone on the platform. This is just a pug group, and I was getting in and out of operator form, jumping around, you know, kind of testing out the little energy field that they give you. And at the end I noticed I had gotten a good amount of experience, about 2 to 3 levels. So that's how I stumbled onto this and kind of got thinking. And so now we'll jump into the guide on what I think you should have. So this is the part where I'll tell you guys exactly what I think is the best way to farm this and how to farm experience on this in the best way that I know how. So of course the best way is on Sedna. This is Hydron, the defense map if you don't know, and this is a very famous place to farm experience. And unfortunately, funny enough, you can't farm focus while you're in operator form. And so that's unfortunate, but you can farm experience while in operator form, which is the whole reason we're here. And so that first spot you saw, I put Ember, and the second spot that we're here now are the 2 spots that I like to leave my Ember when I am doing this farming. And that's because they seem to be the 2 most safest spots, because your Warframe will take damage. I think it's about 10% while you're in operator form if they have an ability active at the time. So that's the small caveat. Besides that, they're invulnerable. So the thing is that you're going to either need a good damaging Warframe that can do damage while idle or nearly idle, so something like a Saren or something like an Ember. And so here I have a World on Fire Ember. If you don't have one of those 2, then I'd recommend having a good group that can carry you along with them, so that you can pretty much do nothing, because you are going to be in and out of operator form often, and operator doesn't do enough damage to really contribute to the group enough. And so definitely get a good group. I did have a good group here, but I was also doing 20 to 30% of the damage. So I mean, you can do 0 damage and just be running around the whole time, but I mean, it's kind of a, you know, it's not really the nicest team player move, so it's really up to you on how you want to play. When you die, it's not a big deal either, just feel free to go back out. And make sure to pick up energy so you don't run out as well. That's always a good tip. And that's pretty much all you need, is those two things to be very efficient still, because you don't want the waves to go really slow. And so here you do a pretty good amount of damage with your moat amp, and so you can check that out on your own. And also, if you press tab, it will show you your experience gain on your moat amp. It does calculate it the same as a weapon, so it won't add your bonus experience until later, so it may look like it's underleveled until you finish the mission. So with the guide out of the way, I wanted to show you my moat amp at level 8. This is from an old recording, and I wanted to talk about why you should be leveling your amp. And the truth is, I don't know. So I kind of wanted to have that discussion with you guys to see what your thoughts were. So you can see that my moat amp was level 8 and it did 2400 damage, and at level 30 or max it also does 2400 damage. Nothing seems to change, so I really don't know why they added a leveling system to the moat. That's why I wanted to ask you guys what you think. Do you think that they're going to add a type of forma system or a mod system to the amp? Maybe you already know. I haven't progressed too much into the quills myself, so I don't have any of the new mods for the amps or any of the new amps themselves at all. So that's kind of why I wanted to show you guys that, to kind of spark a discussion. Hopefully you guys know some information. If you don't, maybe we can share some theories here and kind of get together on an idea. And maybe it's insignificant, I don't know. I just kind of wanted to show you this guide. If you guys don't know, most people don't know, so I figured it'd be a good idea to level it up anyways. If you are playing the game, that might be something you want to get into. So I really hope you guys liked the video. I hope you found it informative and somewhat useful, even though we don't know what it's for yet. And if you did, please make sure to leave a like and tell me what you thought in the comments. Thanks guys, and I'll see you all next time.